Thank you.
Thank you. I quickly remembered that Linus is actually my constituent. But that's not the reason why I'm here. I'm here because Linus has become a global citizen. I'm here because Linus has become somebody who has devoted all his time to issues of leadership. He has demonstrated it, and today he has put all his thoughts in a book manner. I think he deserves a bigger round of applause. And when I was coming, my friend and brother and colleague, the leader of Gambia Parliament, was with me in the office, and I said, no, I have a book launch from one of our friends. And he said he must accompany me, so please, thank you very much for coming. Leadership 365, I haven't read it. But the way the title sounds, I can only imagine what it will be. That leadership is part of our everyday life. 365 is something that you must do daily. But oftentimes people misunderstood leadership to mean those occupying political position. That is not correct. The fact that you occupy an office does not make you a leader. Most times leaders are born. Most times leaders emerge. If you have 12 children in a class, only 12, just watch them, watch their mannerism. The leader amongst them will emerge. If you watch very carefully, the leader among those 12 children in the class will emerge. So it is not something that we begin to say that because you occupy a high position in government that you're a leader. You are not. I listened to the book reviewer, part of what you reviewed about the book, and I tend to agree with you in some of your submissions. But I believe that when I read the book, I'll be able to analyze better. But because this book is coming from Linus, somebody I know very well that has worked so hard in the issues of leadership, this book can only be a bestseller. It can't be anything less than that. Linus has become a brand. The name Linus Okorie is a brand. 2 weeks ago, we were at Imo Economic Summit with Linus. The moment I cited him, somebody said, is it not that man that is always with the navy blue suit and the red tie? I said, yes, that's the one. He said, I like the way the man addresses the issues of leadership. So you have done well for yourself. Today is the beginning. I'm also aware of the university that is coming up, and it's going to be one of the finest things that could happen to this country. Where leaders will be trained. In this country, we don't train leaders. People assemble people and they start talking as if they're leaders. There must be a way a leader must talk. A leader shouldn't talk anyhow. A leader mustn't even walk anyhow, because people are watching you. People are learning from you as a leader. But today, Linus, I can only encourage you to do better, because you have done well already to your name. And for the younger ones who are coming up, do not imbibe the culture of trying to get rich quick. Imbibe the culture of having a role model. There must be somebody that should be a role model. Not because somebody has money, then he has become your role model. Money means nothing in the real sense of it. So Linus should be able to have to mentor a lot of you who are coming up, because he has all it takes to do that. So Linus, the sky is your limit. I wish you all the best. And I'm also going to support in all your activities, because Senator Ikechukwu have reminded me that you are my constituent. But like I said earlier, I'm not here because you are my constituent. I'm here because you have done well, and you need to be encouraged. Thank you, and God bless us.
Please, some of you should come this way. Some of you should come this way. I have space this way. Some of you should come this way. And we will unveil the book. After we unveil the book, we'll begin from you, Mr. Chairman, to launch the book. And would expect everyone here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are unveiling the latest book by Dr. Linus Okorie. It is Leadership 365, celebrating leadership nuggets in a devotional form. There you have it. We are ready to give the world another dose of the intellectual property put together on leadership by one of Africa's leading, renowned for building capacity across different divides, helping people scale their leadership skills and helping companies and enterprises excel in the marketplace. Frank, please pass that mic to Senator Izunaso, and then allow them, he would make some comments, and the mic will go around.
Check. All right, distinguished Senator, sir.
All having copies of the book? Thank you. The people on my left, are they having copies of the book? Thank you. Well, this is the formal presentation of this book, Leadership 365, by Dr. Linus Okorie. Can we give me a round of applause, please? I'm not going to take the whole powers. I will share my powers of a chairman with some people here. In fact, at this juncture, we are all chairman of this event. Because I know some people, once the chairman launches, they say, but the chairman has done it. No, I won't do that. I'm going to start with my friend and brother, the tallest man, Senator Ikechukwu. Usually, I wouldn't want him to stand near me. I always like him to go and stand where his height mates are. But because he's playing a critical role today, that's why I allowed him to stand near me. Distinguished, can you kick the ball rolling, please?
My name is Ikechukwu Obiora, and I will be unveiling this book with 1 million naira.
We are not going to do it in a particular order. Please, can you give me a round of applause? Thank you very much. If I am Michael, I'm sure you can do better than Ikechukwu. You can. I know that already.
Good evening, everybody. This is a very wonderful work by Dr. Linus, and I believe this is a call for action for every leader here. I myself have been a beneficiary of Dr. Linus' level of wisdom, and on that note, I'll be supporting with 1 million naira.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Doctor.
My fifth book, 365 Days of Leadership Reflections. As I sat in my thinking spot, my mind was fixed into the how can I produce a piece that can daily power anybody, any executive, any individual that is hungry to make a difference. I began to think about a piece that can help each individual per day develop a competency in leadership that is critically needed in the 21st century. And this idea hit me, as this idea hit me, I felt like when we want to read books, most of the time we glance through books, we rush through books, and we don't take our time to allow the thinking process to happen. Whenever you pick a material to read, it is like eating food. In fact, it will interest you to know, those who understand what I'm talking to you about, that imagine the possibility of your waking up from sleep and you take a chapter of a book, one chapter, not more than one chapter, in one day, and you pull through, and you are having an interaction with ideas, with the body of knowledge that is in existence at that point in time. You are interacting with the future of the body of knowledge. You are interacting with the ABC concept about the idea that is in display. As you begin to interact with it for 1 hour, just a page, thinking through, ideas are going to step out of this book that can help you become the very best that you can be. I have a research that 365 days of leadership development can help you in 365 days gain 365 leadership competencies in ways unimaginable. So imagine that 365 days of leadership is made compulsory in all the institutions. It's made compulsory in all the working systems, the banks, the businesses. Imagine the possibilities of what will become of this country, of what will become of Africa in the next couple of years. Therefore, I am very fulfilled today that this piece is officially released in the market systems. I therefore, on behalf of my family, on behalf of the godly family, on behalf of those who belong in our school of thoughts and our worldviews, I would like to especially thank and recognize every individual that has been in this room from the time we started up till now. Those who have come to honor us, those who have come to say this is what I like to utilize to support you. My thinking is that most of the process of what comes from this book will be geared towards a leadership development effort that will empower tens of thousands of young leaders across Nigeria, across Africa, like never before. And I'm looking forward to the day that everyone in this room will see the results of what you have supported today. I want to therefore say thank you. It was Abraham Lincoln who said, I do not care about who my grandfather was. I only care about who his grandson is going to become. Truth of the matter is that I do not care about what the world they have said about Nigeria, about our past. We have made our mistakes as a nation, but I believe that with this new move and drive of building a new generation of leaders, that the future of our country, the future of our continent will be brighter like never before. I therefore once again say thank you, and everybody join the reading team so that you can become and then you can do great things. I thank you.
He has been a motivational speaker and somebody who also believes in leadership as one of the qualities of good governance. You can never have good governance without having leaders that are truly leaders. So I believe that the country is not lacking in leadership. For this country, Nigeria will grow and become better than what it is today. With people like Okorie, men mentoring the younger ones, because the young ones need a mentor to understand that it is not when you are in public office that you arrogate leadership to yourself. The fact that you are in public office does not make you a leader. A leader is that person who recognizes the fact that he has to be selfless, he has to serve his people, and also do things that will promote his country, promote himself, his family, or his country first. But not that he has to be selfish. Nobody that is selfish can be a leader. So I want to thank Linus Okorie, and I recommend this book to the general public because you can see the emphasis on 365 days, which means in everything you do on a daily basis, you must apply leadership.
Okay, my discipline, any advice for the institute?
Of leadership. But that is even the main reason why we're here, not necessarily because of the book. I'm supporting the University of Leadership that is doing, and I'm encouraging other people to also support it.
Probably you may have gone through the book Leadership 360 Degrees. Is there a particular
today, thereby denying the nation the emergence of the necessary leaders, legitimate, effective, and conscientious leaders who would have steered the ship, of the Nigerian state towards the right direction of development, economic mobility, social cohesion, and national security. And that should not surprise you. It should not surprise you because if we keep stealing our elections, we can never have leaders who are accountable to the people. Because the whole essence of the election is to transfer power to the people to choose and hold their leaders accountable. But once we keep stealing our elections, what we'll have is the twin, which is endemic corruption. And you will not have the leaders to tackle the problems because the leaders are not accountable to the people. They owe the people nothing because the next elections they are going to steal it. So the problem is not the young ones. As a matter of fact, the problem is we, the political leaders, we must begin to have honest elections. And you see, all those people who turn around and say that they are talking about electoral reform, they are talking about electoral reform by asking Beavers and IRF to be enthroned in the law. It's arrant nonsense because the person who is going to conduct the election, no matter what you do, no matter what electronic devices you put in, if his appointment is not neutral, he's going to work for his paymasters, and that is he's going to rig elections. And that is why we must have an independent, That is why we must have a truly made independent National Electoral Commission to conduct our elections in neutrality and in impartiality.
Thank you, sir. Your full name again, sir?
My name is Ike Obiora.
Former senator.
Yes.
A senator is a lady.
Yes.
I'll hold you responsible. You heard me right? But you heard me right? No, I need to have you heard me right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'll hold you responsible.
You tell us now, no problem.
Okay, congratulations, Doctor, on yet another blockbuster.
Okay, distinguished.
Congratulations on
Not afraid of reading at a spot 365 pages or 400 pages of the book. All you now need to do is take one page of a book, one page, and think thoroughly around it. As you're reading, you are taking notes, you're writing notes, you are developing a journal out of that subject matter. At the end of, spend 1 hour on it, and you'll come out better, stronger, and you're ready to go. So just one chapter a day, and you are good. It's like taking capsule one capsule a day, and you get better over a period of time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. My life going to 32, I have been involved in research and grooming and sharing the concept of leadership across the continent of Africa and the world. And one of the things I've realized is that a lot of us do not have time to read in a way that there can be quite in-depth understanding of the subject matter and the body of knowledge that we're talking about. That's why I decided to create a book titled Leadership 365, one chapter a day. Creating a book that would give every leader, every individual, every emerging leader, every executive of corporate organizations, giving them the opportunity to spend a couple of hours in one day to just read a chapter of a book and deepen his or her knowledge of what that competency is all about. And then what happens? That individual will become better in the practice of that particular competencies. So what we're saying is that every day you read one chapter per day and your mind is stretched. In 365 days, one book gives you the opportunity to have gained 365 leadership competencies and skills. So it's like the Bible of leadership. That's exactly what we have created. And as we release this book to the world system, the global markets, we believe that everybody who is hungry to be the very best of the best will take advantage of this book, and they will deepen their growth, and then you will stop having a fixed mindset, you now have a growth mindset, and then of course you generate value and you add real value to the business you do. And for political leaders who are going to adopt this book as a major book that can help them grow their skills, they can perform better. Their performances across board, whether they are executives or members of the judiciary or even those who are in the National Assembly, this book can enable them to become better leaders.
In your opinion, do you think this book will
Expect every institution, educational institution, to adapt this book as a GST textbook, GST material that is compulsory both for primary school students, secondary school students, and university students. So what it means is that imagine if your child has the opportunity of experiencing this book from secondary 1 up to the university level. The changes it will bring will be amazing. This is one of my best contributions to humanity. And it owns in itself the human spirit that can galvanize the people to create value. So that's why this book is a gift to this country. It's a gift to Africa.
You know, it's very difficult now for people to read.
Yes.
And the voluminous book, the book that you can see 360.
That's why I said